Hello everyone, my name is Kaan Akpınar and I'm a mechatronics engineering student at Izmir University of Economics. This video is about my MCE202 microcontrollers course. The name of my project is Study Space Availability System. It's a system that detects whether a studying table is occupied or empty by using sensors. The main idea is to help students easily finding empty study spaces in libraries. I chose this project because finding available spaces in libraries was a huge problem for me, and I think it's the same for everyone. Firstly, I will show you how the system works.
You can see the initial status of the tables. They are empty at the beginning, and you can see the temperature and humidity values on the LCD screen. You can adjust the brightness of the LCD screen using the potentiometer, as you can see. Think this object as a student. The student came to the table and sits. You can see the status of table 1 is updated as occupied. If the student leaves the table, break time counter will start and after 15 seconds writes a warning message to the terminal. And you can see it through your phone. If the student does not come back, the status will update it as empty. It means the table is empty now. There can be two students at the two tables, then the status will change for both. If the student leaves the table for a break and comes back in 20 seconds, the table stays in occupied, so the student doesn't have to pack its stuff every time. Now, I will briefly explain the software part of the project. The code is written in a modular way using different functions. Sensor codes are based on sample codes from the internet. However, I would like to focus on the parts that are more important to my project. First, you can set the number of tables here. It allows us to control any number of tables on the system by changing the value on here. Now the simulation has two tables, so n is equals 2. I created a custom character for the degree symbols. Since the LCD does not include a degree symbol, I defined a byte array. This allows me to display temperature values in a clearer way on the LCD screen. You can see the character here. Then, in the setup function, we give some initial values for the sensors and LCD screen. Now, the most important function in this project is the calculate status function. In this function, the system decides whether a table is occupied or empty based on the measured distance. You can see the calculate distance code here. It's based on the internet. When the distance is below a threshold, the table is marked as occupied. Then, if the distance increases, the system starts a break timer using the millis function. You can see the millis function in here. After a specific break time, which is 15 seconds in this simulation, a warning message is sent to the terminal via Bluetooth module, and you can check the message on your phone. If the break time is over, this means that students will not come to the table anymore. The table status is updated as empty and it shows on LCD screen. Another important function is the LCD screen function. This function controls what is shown on the LCD display. The screen switches between table status and temperature humidity information every 2.5 seconds. You can change the switch time from here. It's now set to 2.5 seconds. The switching is done using the millis function again because it prevents freezing and ensures a smooth operation on the display. That's why I didn't use delay function. I used millis function. And you can see the DHT11 data here. Measures the temperature and humidity. Then the loop function will start the code and run it again.
To conclude, this project successfully simulates a smart and scalable study space monitoring system. The system can easily expand it by adding more tables and more sensors. As a future work, the system can be improved by developing a mobile application instead of using simple Bluetooth terminal. One limitation of the current system is there can be sent multiple messages to the terminal. This issue can be solved by better message controlling system. And this was my project. Thank you all for watching.